Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sophie and I am a self-contained TK through first grade special education teacher in California, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a day in my life as a sped teacher. So like I said, today is Friday. I am so excited that it's Friday. I am exhausted. It's PJ day today, so I have my cute little blue and white tie-dye PJs. 1989 Taylor's version also came out last night, so I feel like these PJs are very appropriate. I was listening to it all night and all this morning, and any chance I get today, I'm going to put it on because it is so good. Anyway, what is going on in our class? Let me think. Today, or this week, has been a really good week. We've gotten so much done. Report cards are due. Oh my God, they're due next week. So I've been testing my kids, and I have seen so much growth. Like, it is amazing to see. I had some kids who came in not knowing any letters, and now they know their letters. They're able, not all of them of course, but they're able to tell me the letter names and the sounds. I had one student who came in only knowing about a little more than half of his letters, and now he's like blending words, reading CVC words. He knows like 20 sight words, so that is incredible. And what I found to be like really helpful, we would review letters, but then I was blend words, and so if it was a letter he didn't know, I just say, okay, the word is pet, this is a P, puh. And I feel like just going and just not just focusing on the letters, but also like words and blending really helped him learn his letters, because he had to identify the letters and identify the sounds. So I'm really glad that I did that and didn't just stick to learning the letters, because I feel like that can get really boring for them, and it's better to see them in context. And it's also really fun because every day we read a book from Benchmark, and I put it on the smart board, and sometimes it reads it to us, and sometimes I read it, and all the kids are like, oh, I see the word too, I see the word the. And so it's really great to see them like noticing our sight words and pointing them out. And even in the classroom, like I have a little sign that says kindness is cool, and they'll be like, oh my God, it says is. And so it's really fun to see how excited they get when they recognize a sight word. So they've been doing really great with that. This morning, the speech therapist is going to come and do practice trick-or-treating with the kids. We did it last week, and she made these really cute little bags that are like communication trick-or-treating bags. So they have a communication board with trick-or-treating words on it, and some of them got bracelets. And so we went to the office and the nurse, and they got to practice trick-or-treating, and they got a little stamp. So we're going to do it today, and they're going to get stickers. So that'll be this morning. So we probably won't do phonics until later on today. And then we have a pumpkin decorating contest, and our pumpkin's looking super cute. I'll show you what it looks like. So we need to finish that today. We'll probably do some fun centers today. They love the Orbeez, the water beads, so we'll probably take that out for them to do. We also did shaving cream last week, and the kids loved it. I put shaving cream on each of their desks, and they got to just play with it, and then I had them practice writing like sight words and letters or their names in it. And they were like, can we do this every day? Like, it was so fun. So maybe I'll bring that out and let them do that. We need to finish painting our pumpkin and decorating that. And then I might have them write in their journal. I don't think I'm going to do that. We started our writing journals yesterday. So because I had them do it yesterday, I don't think I'm going to have them do it today, because I think I'm just going to do it once a week. Or if I do it twice a week, I don't want it to be back to back, because it's like a lot of writing. So maybe the centers will just be, I'll do a teacher center to review letters or something, and then, or maybe I'll just keep testing the kids, because I do have some more tests that I have to give for report cards, so I'll do that, and then just have the rest of them either go on their iPad, maybe play a game or two, and then do the sensory centers. I also have a Halloween sensory center too, so they can do that. Math, we're just going to review. My kindergartners are working on counting. My first graders are working on addition and subtraction, and they are so good at addition now, but it's introducing like, hold on, let me pause it. But now the math lesson is like using missing add-ins to subtract, and so it'll be like 7, or it'll be like 4 plus 3 is 7, so 7 minus 4 equals what? Or like 7 minus what equals 3. And every time they see, like, if it's like 5 minus 3, they're like 8. Like, they automatically want to add, and so I keep on reviewing, like, okay, this is a minus sign, it means subtract, we're taking away. But they just get real confused. So we're going to keep working on that. I know that's going to take a while for them to like get and really like pay attention to, okay, you need to pay attention to the sign. You can't just assume we're always adding or subtracting, but they are getting really strong in their math skills. And yeah, I think that's it today. We're not gonna do like a big art project because we'll finish painting the pumpkin, and then maybe I'll just print another worksheet that they can paint because my kids love to paint. And yeah, that's our day. Nothing too crazy is going on. We've had a really good week. Yesterday was a good day, so hopefully today is another good day. Yesterday afternoon, a bunch of them ended up getting free time because some of my kids, they need to get 45 minutes of iReady a week, and my first graders were at like 70 minutes or like over an hour, which is amazing. So I was like, okay, yes, you can have free time. And they were just like playing. They love playing with the stuffed animals. And then some of them were on their iPads, and it was just so calm and quiet. And I like looked at my TAs. I was like, what's happening? Like, it's so calm and quiet right now. But hopefully that happens again today. But we will see. I got a new beautiful easel in my classroom. I love it so much. Yesterday we were using the magnetic letters, which I love, to make words. So I use these to make, also the kids put them away. So of course they're like not in the right spot, so I need to reorganize this. But I would put up the letters to make sight words, and then I would have them make words, and then I'd write sentences. Today's Friday, October 27th. We're gonna do our countdown to Halloween. We're so close. The kids are so excited. I need to put on the lights and take down the chairs. And then back here, I need to change this to my science wall. I need to remember to print those letters. And then here's our pumpkin. So each of the kids got to paint a pumpkin. I had 2 kids out yesterday, so they need to paint their pumpkins. And then I have googly eyes. So I'm gonna have my TA this morning hot glue them on, because I don't think they're gonna stick if we just regularly glue them on, and then they'll get to draw a face. And then I have these cute little pom-poms, so I'm going to just hot glue them around the pumpkin. I think it'll look super cute. Also, yes, we were very excited for 1989 Taylor's version. Then we have our writing portfolios. I'll show you what they look like. So I'll cover her name, but it looks like this. I wrote kindergarten 2023, 2024, and then it has their name, the date, and so we are learning about F words this week. So it says I, like, the, and then I had them pick one. And then for a lot of my kids, I had them like try to write, and then I wrote it in highlighter, and then they traced it. This one, I think she got hand over hand because it looks really good. And then they drew a picture. And then for my first graders, I had them check, like, did you use capital letters, end marks, spaces, all that. Here's another one where I just gave him the pencil and I said write, and so that's him writing, which is amazing. And then I wrote it in highlighter, and then he traced it all by himself, and honestly the letters are really legible, so that was great. And this was his drawing, and then his TA helped him make a squirrel, because I showed him not those. So behind here, these fall vocabulary, and I asked him what he wanted to say and then what he wanted to draw, and he pointed to that one, so that's what he drew. And then for my kids who are a little higher, they wrote their sentence all by themselves. I gave them these words, and they got to pick what they wanted to say, and then they used their sight words to help them write a sentence. And then I just had them sound it out. So he wanted to say the pumpkin is so cute, because I used to just write the sentences on sentence strips and let them copy it, but now I want them to start just sounding out the words and writing by themselves. He drew a cute little pumpkin and then checked his work. We have our plants, and they're looking okay. They were looking really bad the other day. Like, some of them are still not looking great. They got so tall, but then they ended up being like droopy, so I needed to move them outside because I had them just in the windowsill back there, which I don't think was good. So in a little bit I'll move them outside. Some of them look okay, some of them are really droopy, but at least they're all growing. I really hope some of them, start to look a little better. Some of them I cut the tops off because they were just so long, so I hope they grow back. I looked it up and it said you can do that, but let me know. All right, well, I have a meeting that I have to go to at 7:30, so I'm going to finish getting the classroom ready. I need to put the chairs down, and I'm going to put the smartboard on. Oh my god, I just turned it on and Jurassic World is on. That's kind of weird and scary. Okay, that was weird. Okay, I shut it off and it's still making the noise. Okay, there we go. It's a little scary for a second. So I'm going to finish getting my room ready. I'm going to go to my meeting, and then I'll try to take some videos during the day, and then I'll check in with you later. Bye.
It's green and orange and what is this?
Blue. Yeah, you're mixing the colors.
It makes rainbow.
Oh, wow.
I'll make a pumpkin.
Gonna make a pumpkin. that we're done with the day, with the week. Today went really well. We basically did everything that I told you that we would do this morning. We did our phonics lesson. We didn't end up doing the trick-or-treating thing because the speech therapist was absent, so that was a bummer, but it happened. It's okay. What else did we do? I don't even remember. And math, I let the kids basically choose what they wanted to do. So a lot of them just did iReady. Some of them wanted to do like the magnetic letters and didn't end up doing math. But that's fine. And they all just kind of like did their own work, which I like giving them options. So that was good. And then it was really nice because I normally run my first grade group, which is only 2 kids normally join, and I do like math with them and reading, but I had one of my TAs do it and she's phenomenal. So she did reading with them, and then I was able to work with some other students and do some testing. So it was really nice getting to work with other students and like circulate around the room more rather than just being with them and focusing on reading. Also, something that we started doing is I always write on my like little sentence strips, and so we would make sentences. So this one says, I like my mom, because I put up the sight words and then I asked them to come up with sentences and I write them. And then I don't know how this started. Oh, because we used to do, when we did our ABC boot camp, for every letter we would make crowns, but it was like a crown template that I printed on TPT. Well, now every time that we write a sentence on a sentence strip and I like give it to the kids, they're like, can you make it into a crown? And so I staple it and make it into a crown, and then they wear it. So they are literally obsessed with making crowns now. But I found like these 2 in someone's desk. I found another one and I'm like, guys, take them home. I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. So they're like so cute. Like this one is one that the student wrote, so I'm going to keep that one. This one I wrote, so I'm going to just recycle it. But it's really cute. So I love that, like, because I'm always writing on sentence strips, and now they like go and get them. And so at the end of the day, we were watching a movie and they went over and like they got a sentence strip and they like to write their names on it, and then they're like, make it into a crown. So it's really nice to finally see them like wanting to do work. And even the other day, they're like writing on the whiteboard and practicing writing their names, and then like they were singing the alphabet song and putting the magnetic letters in alphabetical order. So that was really nice to see that they're like motivated and actually like doing some work and not just like playing and being crazy. So that was good. Our plants are looking a little better. I just took them in. Thank God they're looking better. They were looking rough, you guys. I kept them in the windowsill all last week, which I should not have done because they were all so long but like flopped over. So I pulled a bunch of them out and then cut some short, and then they've been outside. But I'm not going to leave them out over the weekend just because of like the animals, and I don't know, like if it was just overnight, but for the whole weekend I don't want to do that. So I hope that being inside is okay. The kids watered them today, so I think they have enough water. It's just like they don't really have enough sunlight, but hopefully it'll be fine and they won't die, and next week they'll look good. So the plants are in. We did the painting in the afternoon, which was really fun. The kids loved it, and honestly, you guys, like, if you've never done that, highly recommend. I was like, you know what, I don't need to go prep a like fancy craft or activity, or not like fancy, but you know, like I just went to the copy room, got a plain piece of white butcher paper, took out the paints, put it on the plate, put out paintbrushes. I was like, you could use your fingers or your hand if you want, and for literally 30 minutes they sat there and they painted. Like, my kids love painting. And then, oh, I think it's still outside actually. We stuck it outside to dry, and one of my kids was like, I'm gonna take it home, but it's like a huge piece of paper. So I think I'm just gonna bring it in, and then on Monday we'll just like cut it and I'll give each of them a piece to take home. So that was fun. We did the Orbeez outside, which they always love the Orbeez. And then what else did we do? We read a story about how pumpkins grow. We sing our adjective and verb song every day. They're both by Jack Hartman, I think. I love Jack Hartman. And the kids know what an adjective is and they know what a verb is, so that's amazing. And then we just watched a movie. The kids got their prizes today, so our reward system in the class is they get a ticket. I have a giant roll of red tickets, and so every time they're like on task or doing a good job or they turn in their homework, they get a ticket. And then I used to do it where every day they got to turn in their tickets. So once they got 5 tickets, then they got a reward, and it was mostly just like those little mochi squishy toys or mini erasers. But the past like week or two, I've been so bad about just remembering to do it because it's just so busy, and I've also been bad about like giving out the tickets. So today I gave out a bunch of tickets, and then at the end of the day, I took out the prize box, and it's like a bigger box with different prizes. Like there's like slime, there was Play-Doh, pencils, just different things. And I told the kids like anything in here is 10 tickets because some of them have so many tickets because we haven't done like treasure box in so long. And so a bunch of them got their prizes and they got One of them got like Play-Doh, another one got slime and a keychain, and one of them got a bunch of squishy toys, so they're very happy about that. And that was the day. Well, I think that's everything I wanted to share. I'm like looking around the room trying to think of if I can think of anything else, but I can't, so I am gonna go. I'm just gonna finish up a few things here, and then I'm gonna head home for the weekend. So I will see you guys in my next video. If you're not subscribed, I would love if you subscribed and like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.